Hi guys, so in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how I drafted and how I sew the collar for the dress. So if you don't already know how we got to this point, I left a link on the description box below on how to make a shirt dress. So first we're going to start off by measuring our neckline all round. So make sure to do this as careful as you can so that you can get an accurate result. Now you're just going to get a piece of paper and you're going to rule a straight line like so. Now you're going to find the midpoint of the line. Remember the neckline we measured? I got 18 inches. So I'm going to be dividing that 18 inches by 2 and I have 9 inches. So I'm going to be dividing 9 inches by 2 and I have 4.5 inches. So I'm going to be marking that 4.5 inches on both sides of the midpoint. So note, I'm marking these both sides of the midpoint. So I'm going to rule this straight line upwards like this. Then at the other end also, I'm going to rule the straight line, the point upwards like this. So this will help us like form a kind of square. So now from this point here, I'm going to go up by 0.5 inches. So I'm going up by 0.5 inches. Then I'm going to curve this all the way to the midpoint. So now I'm going to be marking 1 inch, making sure I follow the curve because this is going to be the width of my band. So I'm going to be marking 1 inch. So from that end there, I'm going to go in by about 0.75 inches so that I can be able to form a curve like so. This is a thing of choice. So from this point here, I'm going to go up by 0.5 inches. Then from the 0.5 inches point, I'm going to go up again by 0.5 inches, making it a total of 1 inch. Okay, so that's what we have. So I'm going to take my ruler now, my curve, and I'm going to curve this. I'm going to curve this to all the way to the band. So please make sure when drawing the curve, you don't curve it to the end of the band. Make sure to go in by about 1 inch before you draw the curve to the band. So now I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to draw a straight line like so. Okay, then from this point I'm going to mark up 2 inches because that's how the width of the collar I want. So I came up by 2 inches. Then I'm going to connect the points like so. So this is going to be cut on fold and this is also going to be cut on fold. So I'm also going to indicate the bottom of my band so that I will not be confused. So I'm just going to be using 2 small lines to know the bottom of my band and also the bottom of the collar. So after doing this, I can go ahead and cut, and this is what we have. So we can go ahead and use this pattern to cut on our fabric. So here I have a gum stay, a very light gum stay, and that is what I'm going to be using for fusing my Ankara fabric. So this is what we have after fusing it. So here I've gone ahead to cut my S stay with my pattern. So I use an S stay. So I'm going to notch those points that I made. Note that my S stay do not have allowance. So my S stay does not have allowance. So I did not add allowance to my S stay. So you just go ahead to notch those 2 points you made so that you know the bottom of the collar. So I'll go ahead and remove my pins now. And this is what we have. You know that we cut it on fold, so this is what you have when you open it up. So now after doing that, I'm going to go ahead to fold my fabric into 2 like this, and I'm going to place the S stay on top and iron it down. So after placing the S stay on top and ironing it down, this is what we have. So remember I said that we're going to be placing our fabric on fold because we need two pieces each of this. So I place my fabric on fold. You can see here that it's on fold. Then here's my stay, which I gummed down, use iron to gum it down to the fabric, and I'm gonna head to add 0.5 inches allowance all around the collar like so. Remember that we need two pieces, so I'm gonna head to add 0.5 inches allowance, and remember those places we notch so that we know the bottom of the collar. So you're just going to go ahead and sew following the stay. So you're just going to sew it following the stay like so. So please do not sew the bottom part. So after sewing it, I'm just going to trim this off and flip it to the other side. After flipping to the other side, I took my iron now and I'm ironing it flat. So this is what we have. So I'm just going to fold my collar into two like this, and I'm going to find the midpoint. So I'm just going to notch that, and this is what we have. So for the two bands, I'm also going to fold the, remember that we notched the bottom, so we know the bottom of the band. So I'm just going to fold it together like this, and I'm going to notch this because I want to find the midpoint. So you're going to do this for both bands. So this is the band I have now. I remember that this is the bottom, so I'm going to fold that bottom part by 0.5 inches. So I'll fold the bottom part by 0.5 inches. Note, we're only doing this for the Ankara fabric with the stay. So after folding it, you can see now I have my two pieces of my waistband, one without the stay and one with it. So I'm just going to place my waistband now, so flipping into the right side, the one without the stay. Then I'll get my collar, making sure that the notches meet. Okay, so you can see here. Then I'll get my other band with the stay, right side facing right side like so. So you can see the way I'm placing it, making sure that the notches meet. So I'll go ahead and sew following the stay all the way down. So I'm just going to use my chalk so you guys can see it. So I'm just going to sew right on top of this all the way down. So following my stay, then sew right on top of this again all the way down. So after sewing it, I'm just going to use my, this is how it looks like. So I'm just going to press this with my iron, fold it like this and press. So you can see the way that I'm folding it. So that's how I'm going to fold it and press with my iron. So after doing that, now I'm going to trace that folded part of the band on the one that is not folded, because this is going to help us join the band to our neckline. So I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay, remember that we folded 0.5 inches for one of the band while another one is open. So what I'm going to do is I'm tracing that folded part on the band that is not folded. This is going to help us know the allowance which we're going to use to stitch the band to the neckline. So now I've opened up my neckline, and remember that we traced this that our allowance. So we're going to place the collar right side facing right side like so. Okay, we're going to place it right side facing right side like this. So the one that is open, the band that is not folded, we're going to pin it to the end of our neckline. So we're just going to pin this all around the neckline. So after pinning this all around the neckline, we're going to go ahead to sew with the allowance which we traced. So after sewing, this is what we have. So I'm just taking my scissors now and notching the allowance. You can also trim if you like. So after notching, so now we're going to close this like so, making sure that we close the seam allowance like so. So I'll take my pin and I'm just going to pin it down, making sure that it's covering the allowance. So now I'll just go to my sewing machine now and stitch right on top, and this is what we have. You can see how neat this looks, guys. I hope this was easy and I hope this was detailed enough. So I hope you guys understood. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I'll see you in the next one.